Her Majesty's Australian ship, Adelaide. HMAS Adelaide and her sisters, Canberra, Sydney, Darwin, Melbourne and Newcastle are the Royal Australian Navy's versions of the Oliver Hazard Perry class of guided missile frigates. All 6 ships have been modernised and are equipped to carry the Sikorsky Seahawk ASW helicopter. The weapons system is being upgraded with various options being considered. These include the installation of a short-range missile system, probably Sea Sparrow, as well as fitting her with enhanced electronic, mine avoidance and torpedo countermeasures. HMAS in Adelaide, Darwin and Canberra are at Fleet Base West, with the remainder at Fleet Base East for operational tasks. The vessels are fitted with enhanced communications and other equipment such as electro-optical sights. All the ships can operate in a fighter direction role. Country of origin, Australia. Type, guided missile frigate. Launch date, the 21st of June 1972. Crew 184, displacement 4,165 tons. Dimensions 453 feet times 45 feet times 24 feet 6 inches. Endurance 4,200 nautical miles. Main armament: one 76mm 3-inch gun, Harpoon, SAM systems and standard SAMs. Also 12.75-inch torpedo tubes. Power plant is a single shaft, 2 gas turbines, and performance is very quick at 29 knots. And next weekend we are back onto tanks. AC-1, AC-2, AC-3 and AC-4 cruiser tank. Made in Australia. Sentinel. In late 1940, given the fragile state of supplies between Britain and its colonies, it was decided which could be produced in Australia using easily obtained items such as truck engines. The Sentinel, as the result was called, was a tremendous achievement for a nation with such a small industrial base. It was initially produced in 2 variations, the first of these being the AC-1. The most striking feature of this model being the very large sleeve for the bow machine gun, which was situated in the centre of the hull. It also mounted a 2-pounder main gun and had 2 Vickers machine guns. The cast hull and the turret was mounted on a suspension system, which resembled the French Hotchkiss design, whilst various parts, such as the final drives and transmission, were copied from the American M3. Production began in 1942 and more than 60 tanks were built. However, these were only ever used for training purposes. The second Sentinel, model A2C, was not developed, so the next Sentinel to reach the production stage was the AC-3, which mounted a 25-pounder howitzer in a large turret. The triple engines, 3 Cadillac V8s, were now given a single crankcase. The AC-3 did not progress further than testing. The next Sentinel model to produce, the A4C, mounted a 17-pounder, and this prototype was completed in 1943. However, with ample supplies of American tanks now being available, no further Sentinel production was required. Sentinel AC-1 cruiser tank entered service 1942. Crew 5, weight 28 tons, armament 2-pounder main gun, and on the AC-3 25-pounder. Secondary 2 7.62mm machine guns. Main armament 65mm / 2.56 inches. Power plant 3 Cadillac V8 petrol engines. Speed 30 miles per hour and range 198 miles.